So one of the reasons why I wanted to be involved in GM Moving, first of all, is because it's such a high-performing organisation. Physical activity impacts on everybody's lives, or can impact on everybody's lives. What you see with GM Moving is the glue that allows that to happen, and it happens right across the spectrum in terms of people's life courses, from young people right the way through to older people, but in every single sort of community across Greater Manchester. My story is probably when I was in my sort of early 40s. I had a really big job, very stressful, and I found physical activity, more than sport, physical activity as a great release, both in terms of me stop putting weight on, but also in terms of my own mental well-being. The Chief Medical Officer describes physical activity in sport as the magic pill because it impacts on so many things and contributes to so many things and priorities across Greater Manchester, whether it be about mental or physical health, but whether it be about community cohesion, bringing people together, or whether it's just about keeping people into work or bringing people into work, right across whichever way you look at it, physical activity can play such an important part. For the last 3 years, I've been a trustee of the organisation. What you get out of GM Moving's board is a richness and a diversity of people, and they offer such great different perspective on how things can and should be. So you've got people from the public sector, from the NHS, but you've got private businesses, voluntary and community sector, and that richness coming together is the thing that actually makes it special when you add on all the brilliant people that work for the GM Moving organisation itself. And it's that sort of like cocktail which really makes the place special. So my first point is that actually being the new chair is really about being a custodian of what's gone before. There's that hackneyed phrase about standing on the shoulders of giants, but it's absolutely true. The previous chair, Mike, has been such a Goliath in terms of the work that he's done and led the organisation with the excellent Chief Executive, Hayley Lever. And so for me, it's actually making sure that I'm a custodian of all that legacy. But then also there's an opportunity going forward because of the organisation as it is, but also because of the opportunity that exists in terms of a cross-government policy to really use physical activity and sport to make an impact right across the piece. So you can see how Greater Manchester Moving can make such a great contribution to some of the biggest issues that sit across Greater Manchester and sit across the country.